All right, so in 2009, I had been hearing a buzz about a scooter wear directed to the stylish female buyer, and I'd heard that before, and I've seen it come and I've seen it go, and none of it really satisfied the need, I think. And then I started hearing the buzz about a certain brand, and now I'm here where it's actually in production and it's on the floor and I can see it and I can touch it, and it's brought to you by Arlene Battisell and her company, which is called GoGoGear. And really, I come up here and there's no way. I look at this and it's like, this is nuts. This is not motorcycle wear. This is runway gear. You know.
Yes, this is exactly. In fact, this is the coat that we had on the runway during LA Fashion Week. We were invited to show the line as part of a runway show in October, and nobody in the room knew it was protective gear. And the most unbelievable thing is we won the runway show as part of LA Fashion Week. Go figure. That was never part of the plan.
So fashion first, and but at the same time, I can feel it in here. It's soft, but I can feel the armor in there.
Yeah, in fact, let me show you what's
Okay,
inside.
I'll hold that. So I'll hold it up close. I'm gonna try not to bug your eyes out. Look at that.
You know, the biggest problem for most women who ride is that they don't like the big, bulky football Power Ranger look.
Yeah.
And so our challenge was, how do you make the ugly things disappear? And this is the kind of armor that we use. It's the same kind of armor that you'll see in pretty much most mid-range riding gear, but it tends to be really bulky inside the shoulders and elbows and the back and so forth.
Right.
And what we did is we decided, all right, let's stop with all the technical features and let's start with the design. Can we just make a jacket that looks great and then figure out how to engineer the safety features into it?
Right.
So we designed the coats first, and we incorporated the reflective details.
Right.
Like normally you'll have reflective piping, and it's
Yeah.
just like in your face all the time, and it detracts from the jacket, and it just reeks of safety, 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 high visibility, and that's all you're thinking, and you're in a jacket that you don't like the way it looks, and then you got to live with that too. So we said, well, let's figure out what to do with the reflective details. So we incorporated them into the design. So that you basically have some options about your reflectivity.
Right.
So we put it inside the collar. We put it inside the cuffs so that you can flip them or not. And on the reverse side of the belt, you can flip it so that you're 360-degree visible, but you don't have to be if you don't want, because a lot of times that reflective stuff detracts from the actual appearance of the jacket.
Right.
So that's what we started with. So you got the design, you've now got this safety feature into it for high visibility, but now what are you going to do about impact and abrasion resistance? And so then we had to work on the design of the jacket so that we could actually get the armor into it, but it not be highly visible.
Right.
And so we sample, and figure out what is the proper armholes, the sizing of the arm, the width, and all this kind of stuff, and it had to have a really sleek look. But the problem with most riding gear is that you've got a sleeve that's, really wide all the way down. There's no fit to it, and the arm is
Stovepipe
hanging
sleeves.
all over. Yeah, exactly. And I'm walking around like a lumberjack. And so
Danger Will Robinson.
yeah, exactly. You and I are the same age, right? So we got the armor in there, but then what are you going to do about abrasion resistance? So what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, you just hide it. And what that means is you just stick it inside everything. So what you've got here is you've got the outer layer of fabric. Inside the coat is an entire layer of abrasion-resistant fabric. It's 600 denier polycordura abrasion-resistant fabric, similar to what many of the other riding jackets are made of.
Right.
And then we just covered it all up with a regular women's fashion lining, and there's pockets inside. So it really functions like a regular outerwear, a women's evening jacket.
Right.
And she can wear this. Well, she probably won't wear this to work, but she will wear it when she's going out.
Yeah.
Or she may wear it to work, and they'll say, "Are you going somewhere?"
Now, here's the thing that trips me out. You're not going to be able to tell this on video, but how soft and really flexible this is. I mean, this feels like even better than a raincoat. I mean, it looks like it has waterproof properties to it.
It's a water repellent, and it repels, so it is waterproof in the sense that the water's not getting in here. Now, here's a feature you should note that a lot of jackets don't have, is that you're riding, your arms are up like this, and wind's getting in here. So we put a wind cuff in here that's sewn in, and there's a little thumb hole so that it pulls it tight, it's tight around your wrist, and it reduces or prevents the wind from getting up into the sleeve.
All right, good. Now, if you don't mind, what I'd like to do is give the viewers a kind of a rundown of the styles, and we'll try to do it quick. We probably got
Sure,
about
no
60
problem.
seconds.
All right. Well, let me show you this right here. We've got two versions of the same jacket. This is our military jacket.
Okay.
And this is our waterproof jacket or waterproof fabric. And in the photo here, it's the wool version. And this is the one that's going to be coming out later this year, probably August, because it'll be a little warm to be wearing wool by April. So anyways, it will come in a short version and also a long version. Again, fully armored, fully abrasion resistant.
Okay.
So we've got this one that is made of a waterproof fabric. Now, it is waterproof only in the sense that the water will not penetrate into you. You can't wear this as a raincoat.
I gotcha.
The water will actually accumulate in the upper layer of fabric but will not go through. So if you're riding, you get caught in the rain, you will not get wet inside, but the fabric will get wet. It will retain the water, and you just have to hang it out to dry.
Gotcha.
Okay?
Gotcha.
All right. Now, coming over here into this rack, what we've got, okay, so we know this one's coming in March.
Okay,
As
March.
is this one.
Okay. Oh, and let me stop you. In March, in MSRP?
This one is $389.
Okay.
This jacket is available right now. It's our black waterproof military jacket, which is MSRP is $259.
Okay.
We also have our gray and black waterproof jackets. The black one is $259 because it's the same fabric as the military jacket, and the gray one is $279. And our pricing is based strictly on our fabric that we're using on the outer layer of the jackets, because it costs us the same to construct the jacket, but when you change out the fabric on the top, that's when the price changes. Hence, our hologram jacket is very expensive fabric. Obviously, the jacket costs more.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Gotcha.
these are available right now, the gray and the black military jacket, or excuse me, trench jacket, and then the black military jacket.
Okay. All right.
And what you've got in the end of March,
Oops, let me move over here.
end of March, the hologram finally arrives.
Nice.
And we've got women all over the world emailing us about this jacket. I got an email from a woman in Israel last night wanting a jacket.
Okay.
I don't know how she found out about us, but they're hearing about it. Okay,
Only another month.
Only another month.
Yeah.
Just a few more weeks. And then in April, we've got what we call our racer jacket. It's a very structured jacket. It is very tailored. It has ventilation up in the sleeve area, YKK zippers all over the entire jacket. That's 1,000 denier, like a lot of other jackets that you see on the market.
Right.
Little pocket here for your iPod, your iPhone, or your keys, or whatever.
Yep.
And fully armored like everything else.
Reflective material there, too.
Yeah, all reflective.
All right, cool.
Front and the back. And that's an April delivery.
April, okay.
$239.
All right.
And then in May, we have what is known as our cafe jacket, which is fully ventilated on the sides.
I can see that. You can see right through it there. So
Yeah.
this would be good in Austin in the middle of the summer.
Yes, and in fact, this is my contribution to the woman on Twitter who is Maven the Avenger, at Maven the Avenger, because she sent me an email and she says, I'm in Phoenix and it gets 120 degrees and we're all ditching our gear, and you can't.
No.
But everybody does. I live in Los Angeles, I ditch my gear. Well, this is our answer to hot weather riding. This will come in the black, a red, and either an off-white or white.
Okay.
So that you can really reduce the heat. But it's very lightweight. It's still the 600 denier abrasion-resistant fabric, fully ventilated on the sides. And the beautiful feature of this jacket that I just adore is that you've got women who will maybe be short and have short arms, so the sleeve length is maybe 22 inches to here, and a woman who's really tall and the sleeve length is like 28 inches here, but she can only get a jacket that's got a 24-inch length sleeve. Okay. Well, our answer is we've got to have an adjustable sleeve length, and the way you do that is to put a French cuff.
Oh, okay.
Which means when you buy the jacket, the cuff will actually extend about this far.
Okay.
And then you've got buttons on the side, so you just flip it over and you make the sleeve as long as you need it for your arm length.